advantage of? Like,
Oh, when he first got here, I mean, I knew he was a stud from the moment he walked in. I was wondering why we weren't, I was like, get this guy on the field. The dude is he's a stud. I mean, he's unbelievable.
Stet, it seems like you guys can reach into your bag and get a 12-play scoring drive whenever it feels like you need to in the second half. What does that say about your offense, and what does it require to be able to do that?
Well, it says that we have multiple ways to score, right? We can hit shot plays. We can go down the field. We do a good job on third downs, and really, it's about not telling yourself what's going to happen on this drive before you go out there. It's about understanding what each and every play is trying to accomplish, and then accomplishing that, right? So when we don't score in one play, well, all right, well, it's 2nd and 6 now. Let's keep moving the ball forward, keep going, chopping. Third down, all right, well, we got to get this right now. And so I think we did a good job of that tonight.
Can I get this one question just at the end of the half? What was the marching orders there? Because I felt like y'all mishandled that a little bit, leaving clock for them to even have time for a punt return. Were y'all not talking about bleeding it out there? And
I mean, we hit a play, and then we were trying to go fast, and they brought a pressure and threw it away. And then they brought another pressure, and me and Dom didn't connect. And, I mean, you're aggressive, and sometimes it works out and sometimes it doesn't. I wish we would have executed a little bit better. But Mississippi State's good defense. Like, they came out and they played well. They brought a good pressure. I probably should have just taken the sack there, but that's hard to know in the moment instead of throwing away. I mean, that's hard to know. But, you live and you learn. And, then they made a good play in special teams. We should have executed better on that one. But, and then it's SEC game at night and road game, and how are we going to respond in the second half? And I feel like we came out and we did well there.
Can you walk me through your rushing touchdown there? We juked out the Mississippi State.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I knew they were loading the box, and I knew it was man-to-man. I was like, well, I'm going to have like one dude to beat, so we'll see how that goes. And so I go and I hit him. I juked him, and that didn't really work. And so I had to just react and do another one, and then that one worked. And so I just ran into the end zone.
Is that when you're playing your best, when you're not really so much thinking or reacting, you're just going out there and you're just, I'm doing this, this is what I'm doing?
Yeah, I mean, I imagine. I know football. Just play football, don't think about it. I mean, think about it, but don't tell yourself. You're right, exactly.
I mean, how quick did you know he could play here?
I mean, you know me, man. I don't care where everybody's offers were. Mine were, not here. And, I mean, I just, you can tell when somebody's running, and when they run routes and you have to scramble and then they find where an open spot is, you're like, you can play football. And you can catch, and he loves it, and he's tough as nails, and he's out there fighting. He's been dealing with something. And he's just a daggone football player, and I love having him on our team.
You really celebrated when you threw that ball to him, the touchdown going towards their fans. I can't remember what quarter it was. Tell me about that throw.
Well, we had been working it, in practice, and I think we repped it once, and didn't hit it. I threw it too low, and they're in the exact look that we wanted them to be in, and Ladd hit it right whenever I knew he would, and I put it where it needed to be, and we got in the end zone. That was pretty cool. Yeah, that one was fun, and we got the protection fixed. It was actually funny. I went up there to do the protection, and I knew it was super loud, and I had to be like, hey, easy, so we didn't jump. And, I actually had to put my hands on Sed so he didn't jump, and then, hit that. But he made a great play, ran a great route.
What was clicking with you and Kieras tonight, especially on those couple longer plays you had? It looked like he was able to make some really good adjustments on it.
Yeah, he did. On that one, I threw that ball too short, but went up and got it. And, Kieras was one of those dudes, when he gets in his own, if he's playing basketball and you're MJ, it doesn't really matter to him. He's going to go to the rim. And, he's a Bulldog. And, when I see that in his eyes, I know just, all right, well, let's go to him right now. He's going to make a play no matter what.
The fact that you guys have been here for so long together, countless passes to each other in practice, what does that do on a night like this when you really need a guy to go to?
Yeah, like I said, it's – for us, it's who's going to make – it's a lot of unselfishness, and it's a lot of, when my time is called, I'm going to make the play. It's a lot of stay ready and celebrate the other guys, and that's what Kearse does. And that's what Brock did tonight. I mean, he didn't really make that many plays. That's what Darnell does every freaking day. We ask him to move, to block, and he can catch like everybody else, like the most skilled player. But he blocks 300-pounders because that's what he's asked to do, and he does a hell of a job at it. So I think we got a lot of selfless players that just make football plays.
The mark of this team has been that whenever you have to, and the moment comes that y'all kind of turn on the Jets. Does it feel like that at the time? Like, are people going like at halftime, like, all right, they got to win 5.
Oh no! I mean, it's not like we're saving ourselves. Like we go every play like we're trying to do something, and it just. I mean, I don't really know how to answer that. It's not like we just flip a switch or anything.
It just seems like that. I mean, and sometimes you flip it at the start of the game, like Tennessee and Oregon.
Well, I mean, we scored on the first drive today. I mean, we went right down the field. I don't know. We do. I don't know.
One more. You guys would be undefeated after, like if I told you the next morning after the Natty that you guys would be 10-0. I mean, could you have seen that happening?
I mean, this is the University of Georgia. That's what we expect. We expect to come in here and not expect to be undefeated, but expect to pursue perfection. So, yeah, I mean, to say that I'd be surprised would be, that I'd be doubting our team. And so I don't think that would have been the feeling.
All right, Stetson, appreciate it, man.